activation matters. I mean, you mentioned like, some companies focus on like acquisition phase.
Yeah.
Some people care about retention because retention matters the most. But you
Yeah.
mentioned activation is the number
Yeah.
one things we should focus on. Could you
Yeah.
not retention? Could you tell us why? And yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, even before moving to Silicon Valley, I had my big realization of the importance of activation when I was at LogMeIn. And so for LogMeIn, initially, I was vice president of marketing again, and so initially I was focused on, okay, how do I test lots of advertisements and lots of places to put those advertisements, and I even tested lots of landing pages, and so I was able to get a lot of people signing up for the product, but ultimately, I'm a very so I didn't study marketing in school, but I did study economics, and so I had a lot of economics in my background, and so it's obvious that like if I spend $1, I need to get back at least $1 or I'm going to run out of money. And so that was that, I was looking for that positive return on investment. And what I was finding was it was very hard for me at LogMeIn in those early days to spend money on marketing and get a return on investment. So I had some places to do it, but I could only spend about $10,000 per month, and we actually had raised, because it was the same team that had already had success in the first company. So even though it was a hard time to raise money, we were able to raise about $10 million for the business. And so our story was we were going to spend it on marketing. And so the CEO put